I'm Scott.
I'm Russell.
And I'm Leo. This is Spitball. Welcome to Spitball, where three firmware flashers and a guest empty our heads of startup and tech product ideas that we have stuck up in there so you can all have them for free. Anything that we say is yours to keep. And this week, Russell, I believe you brought our guest.
Why, yes, I did. I brought Josh here, who is a incredible musician by trade, by practice, by hobby, while also doing expert roofing advice, we'll say, sales, maybe. And let's just say, and soon to be father, I would say he's a composer, that level of musician. So for all those listeners out there, he is no joke. He is a serious musician, man. Look him up. I'm sure he'll plug his handles and his albums later. I'm overhyping him, but yeah, I try to overhype Josh a little. What? And yeah, that's my guest today.
Welcome to the show, Josh.
Yeah, thanks. I am enough of an attempted musician that my Instagram handle is Josh Holes Music. So
wonderful.
Follow, subscribe.
I don't know if that's try hard or not.
Do you have
I haven't
a
kept up with it. A what?
Do you have a Bandcamp?
I don't have a Bandcamp. I have a sound. There's some stuff on SoundCloud. Just my rapping.
Good. All right.
My raps.
It's a rapper too.
Well, welcome. We're so glad you're here. And every week we like to start off with a warm-up game of some kind. This time I'm going to call this one Git and Tonic. So the intersection of what we do here is alcohol and coding, of course. And I have a list of terms here that either apply to the bartending industry or to the coding industry. And so I'm going to give you one, and you tell me whether or not you think it's one or the other. This would include, for example, if I said rubber ducking. You guys, I'm sure, all know that that's when you are debugging something by explaining your code to a rubber duck that's on your desk because it uses a different part of your brain. That, of course, has nothing to do with bartending, and you all knew that, right? So we start as we always do this week with our guest, Josh Linting, Linting. Is that a bartender term or a coding term?
It's got to be bartending.
That's definitely scanning your code for bugs, style, organization, that sort of thing. Linters are a plugin for your code environment.
Wow, Roofer really shows out.
Scott, fat washing.
I'm going to guess coding, trimming off bad overbloated code.
Infusing your spirit with fats like bacon or coconut oil.
Your spirits?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Not your soul, Russell.
I get it. I was literally thinking
infusing
my soul.
your eternal soul.
My spirits?
No.
I know. Okay.
Russell, yak shaving. Like the animal. Y-A-K. Yak shaving.
Oh, wow. That's definitely a bartender term. For sure.
Agreed.
All right. That's getting sidetracked on a chain of trivial tasks in coding before you get to the real one. We're 0 for 3. This is going great. I'm having fun.
Of course,
right.
yak shaving.
Brutal.
I have actually used that in a meeting before. I think we're yak shaving on this. Let's get back to the real issue. Josh.
Did you coin that? You coined that phrase.
No, that's a real thing. Google it. Josh, bike shedding.
Bike shedding.
Bike shedding.
I know this one. Actually, awesome.
It's bike shedding?
Bike shedding.
I'm just imagining a bicycle and then something that's shedding. I'm going to go coding.
That is very good. Yes.
There we go.
You have a really big, complicated building, and you don't want to think about the huge problem, so you all debate about the bike shed because that's the thing that's more tangible and easy to decide on.
Oh, okay. Nice.
It's a building metaphor, roofer. You got it.
Oh, yeah. See, it came together. You said shed, and I just knew it was a
Day
computer.
roofer night.
I use a computer.
Scott, dirty dumping.
Okay, everything in me is screaming this is drink, but I'm going to go with my strategy and say this is coding because it's always the opposite.
Pouring your shaker's contents and ice directly into the glass. Russell, clobbering.
That happens at bars, so definitely a drink. Definitely
Unintentionally overwriting an existing file or variable. We're 1 for 6.
VHS overwriting, right? It's like
All
copying
right.
it. It's
Did you get this from Urban Dictionary?
No. I've been Googling. I do my research. I do my own research.
Yeah.
One more time through the shaking round. Josh, tree shaking.
That's coding. Come on, coding.
It is coding. Very good.
Yes.
That's where you have your program automatically go through all the code and remove the stuff that you aren't actually using. Very good.
Foliage.
Foliage, another roofing adjacent, right?
That's right. It's the fall. I've been outside
Yeah.
maybe more than the rest of you.
Scott, whip shaking. We did tree shaking. Now whip shaking.
I have no idea in this one. I'm going to go bartending.
Shaking a few ice chips into aerate.
Oh.
Very good.
Huzzah!
And then Russell, hard shaking.
Oh man.
That's a dance move.
Oh geez. Okay,
good
that
for
just
Russell.
sounds like a bartender term, but it's got to be a coding term because it doing the Scott move.
A vigorous Japanese shake technique for a silky drink texture.
Doesn't work. He's 2 steps ahead of us now, Russell.
3 for 9.
I doubled that. Oh, I'm not thinking that hard about it.
The
but very
opposite
good.
of what I think.
I think you each got 1, but Josh got 2. Well done. Very good.
Nice job.
There's a lot of very silly categories of terms in technology in general. You got your silly startups and your silly domain names and your silly weird coding terms and stuff. Silly programming languages. There's a lot to draw on for these games.
Yeah.
All right, Scott, you're up first this week. What do you got for us?
Okay. I recently moved into a new home, and I have been surrounded by projects more than I have had in a very long time in my life, where it's just everything needs something. Every room needs something. Every object needs a place. I am just drowning in more work than I have had in a long time and just getting my normal daily life together. And I've realized like I need multiple Scotts. I need multiple people to help me, but it is just me. And I realized like I need an intern. I would love an intern right now. So can we just do interns as a service? I can hire a person with no skill sets whatsoever, and I can just bring them in my house and say, do this thing. I will show you once and just repeat this forever. And then when you're done, move on to this thing over here. I don't care if it's getting me coffee or if it's painting a living room or something. I just want more sets of hands that I can order around to do this. And that is the entire idea. And I desperately want this.
Uber
Wow.
for interns.
You said that they have to have no skills.
They have to. It's a requirement.
That's a skill.
If they have skills, they cost too much.
Well, yeah, that's
exactly.
That's,
But
the
that's the
other
thing,
thing. When you apply to be the intern on the app, you list all of your skills. You have to prove them to some extent, and then the cost to rent you is reflective of the amount of skills you had. But Scott's cheap, so he's going to go with all the no skills
Right.
Exactly. Yep.
peeps.
I almost said servant on here, but that brought me back to the whole Airbnb for servants conversation. I'm like, we're going to call them interns and just go from there.
Intern. No, very fancy. It's an internship.
What's the website you can hire a person for like a single job or something?
Mechanical Turk?
Fiverr does
Oh.
stuff, but it's musical or artist.
Yeah, I don't remember. Like Jackrabbit or something.
Oh, yeah.
TaskRabbit.
TaskRabbit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep,
Yes.
yep.
I was thinking TaskRabbit on there, and I was looking on there for like how much does it cost to paint my living room or something, and it was just an obscene amount. So I'm like, great. I'm gonna get someone with no skills on there. I'm gonna show them how to tape, and then walk away, and then come back for the next step. Be like, okay, now do this, and then walk away. And
I'll clean
it's
up the
me
carpet
holding their
from
hand
all
the
the
whole
terrible painting job that you did.
way. No, you hire another intern to do that.
You have a fleet and you have an intern manager. Intern.
Wow.
Anyway, that is my whole thing. I want an intern this week, guys.
An intern.
You
That's
deserve
actually
one.
kind of cool.
You could, you might get this found out and it may not be scalable or sustainable, but your whole thing with your previous startup was that people who graduated from that startup got to kind of pick their own job title and put whatever work
Oh, yeah.
experience that you felt like endorsing. There is an opportunity here for you to like offer up some resume fluff in exchange, right?
Our hourly rate was awful, but they got unlimited beer and pizza, and my God, did we get them their next job. We worked our butts off to make sure that they got the best recommendations and everything we could do.
Yeah.
Everyone
go.
won. VP of painting my living room. That's now on your resume.
Project managed a renovation on a home work space.
I feel like this is like when I have my little brother who doesn't have a job around, and I'm like, hey, dude, you want to come paint this for $20. Like, come on by. I'll paint these rooms, and I'll give you like $40. He's like, okay, sure. Like, I can't mess up, right? It's my, well, kind of. And then you're just doing your own thing in the other room. But like, yeah, it's your little brother. He's always gonna mess up, right? But then you
it's
tell
the
him
scamps down the street who are running the lawn mowing business, but a little more broad.
yeah, like taking the personal, like, or you have a buddy who's like, oh, I, throw him a couple bucks for whatever reason because he just would do something like that, right? Like, there's like, but maybe not just any old job. Like, you have a different friend to do a different thing. Usually, this would just be that as a service. It sounds like, right, Scott? Like, you're like that one guy that that can mow my lawn without fail. Like, I don't know. Like Carl, like our buddy Carl, who's our guest on the show. If you need to weld something, you know who to call, right? You're going to go to his house and weld or something. Like, that's a really niche thing that you might need.
Well, that's the thing, though. Like, you got to think of these jobs as like, would I trust
intern to weld?
Yeah. Would I trust an intern to weld? Probably not. But
you're right. You need somebody like, yeah. This is for home projects, though, right?
Yeah, let's avoid getting into the liability issues in some of this. You'd open to the door, you're like, would I trust somebody to weld?
Here's a flamethrower. Yeah.
It's not.
Could a no-skill intern do this? Yes or no?
I like the idea that it would be a resume building thing for them, but then on the resume, they would have to list like the previous employer. And I don't know if they would list the app or if they would list you.
No, just get an LLC that sounds super fancy and then just put their name under that.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
That's part of the service.
I was the SVP of execution at whatever enterprises. Yeah.
Execution.
Furniture building. Every IKEA piece of furniture that I ever needed to build, I would have just hired somebody immediately. Right?
You could hire me, actually. I enjoy doing this.
Follow these instructions. Do this.
It's adult Legos. You don't like that?
Sometimes
it's fun once, but not when you have to assemble every freaking piece of furniture in a house going through.
Why is TaskRabbit? I kind of forgot that existed. Why is that expensive? It seems like, is it not a race to the bottom?
It was more of, hey, I need someone to help me, honestly, scrub out the upstairs bathtub, paint the downstairs, mow the back lawn, do all these different things. And it was person on there would be like, this is my skill set, I'll do this. And this is my skill set, I'll do this. But there wasn't a cross-platform general for everyone. Yeah.
You were having to hire too many people.
I want one size fits all, even if it's mediocre to the core.
Yes.
This is like a babysitter problem too, right? Like with a babysitter, you build a relationship with them. You kind of have them come back multiple times a week. Like you kind of want that experience, not
multiple times a week.
Every other week. You kind of.
I'm barely home. They start raising my kids. I don't see my kids in 3 years.
All of a sudden, where am I? Right?
I suddenly have so much free time.
River knows.
Forget where I am sometimes. I loan them my credit card. I go to Wichita for a week.
You guys have all thought this out.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know.
There's something about the relationship of like, all right, this guy's gonna come back to my house, or gal is gonna come back to my house to continue painting and cleaning up the mess they made too. If they have no skills, right? There's a little bit
of the week after to clean up the mess.
Like a typical Uber driver, they can kind of screw up like one or like DoorDash driver, they can eat a fry or two and they get away with the 4.9 stars, I'm sure. But maybe not in this scenario.
There isn't even a rating system. There's no profiles, there's nothing. You just get a blank intern. You just order. I'll take 4.
Oh, there's
contractually,
no names
you
attached.
can't give them names when they arrive.
Nope, there's just no
they
information.
have a number.
Oh, you want
There's just numbers.
You're plucking blank profiles.
3, unload the groceries.
Generator.
1.
3, unload the groceries. You don't talk to these people, Scott. You use the app, fool.
You said 1, talk to 2 and 3.
You build a queue of tasks, and they've got headphones in, and they're just doing it, and you never interact with them.
Gen
It's
Zers.
beautiful.
This is Black Mirror. This has become Black Mirror.
And then you wear a crown and a robe.
Well, 4 will put it on
they try
you.
and introduce themselves, and you say, no, I'll stop you right there. I don't need to know your name. This is a transaction.
Exactly. You don't speak to me.
It's sad.
You're my intern from the app.
You speak to 15 15. Speak to 3 and 4.
He's in charge.
You speak to 15, and when 15's gone, 18's in charge.
That's right. Someday you hope to be a 15. If you work long enough, 28.
Maybe.
All right, Leo, what do you got for us this week?
All right. Have you guys used one of those haptic feedback steering wheel video game controllers in the last 10 years? Like a wheel at an arcade that actually gives you the rumble and you have to fight the car as it's moving and stuff. They're getting really good and it's very fun, not very expensive. I think it would be a neat quasi-educational thing to stick that in the back seat of my car in front of my kids and pair it with an OBD reader so that when I'm moving the pedals or steering wheel, it is giving real time what I'm doing to the kid.
Whoa.
I don't think it'll be a two-way communication, of course. I don't think they should be able to affect the steering wheel and stuff. Unless maybe there's a driver's training. You know how there's a driver's training cars that have the 2 steering wheels and gas pedals and brakes and stuff? Maybe this is that too. I don't know. A little aftermarket accessory. But I think it'd be fun if I could be like, look, buddy, see we're at the stop sign now? Now press the gas pedal and off we go. And whoa. And he sees it move and he can put his feet on it too or her feet and rest them and move and stuff and kind of feel how the car's moving. Slightly easier way to ease into driver's training sort of thing when you're younger, or maybe even this is a precursor to feeling natural with a car for driver's training. I don't know. It'd just be a fun accessory to build. And I think that the car's OBD2 port, which is underneath the steering wheel of every single car, I think gives enough data to build something like this. And every car since the 80s has that little port.
Whoa. Then just live stream a dash cam up front to an iPad or something in front of them.
That'd be cool. Yeah. I mean, they could see out most of the windows pretty good. But yeah, that could be a nice little add-on too. But yeah, I want a haptic feedback, a secondary steering wheel set for my kid in the backseat.
So when you turn right, the wheel will also it'll visualize. Yeah,
maybe they could even fight it.
Yeah.
I want to give them a score at the end of each car trip to be like, how well did they follow along with Dad on there?
Yeah.
How many times would they have crashed?
The new Mario Karts have modes that you can turn on where it'll gently guide young children back onto the track for them.
Oh, yeah.
Automatically press the go button and stuff. You could even have this where there's a scale between the steering wheel's completely loose and they're just trying to match it up with you as best as they can versus it's really telling them where you're going right now. So it could be like a game where they have to turn when you're turning. And like you said, you get a score at the end or something. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm imagining the wheel. They're holding the wheel, and then there's a screen behind the wheel where, the wheel turns, and they have to line up the wheel with the screen or something.
I'm embarrassed to say I didn't even think about, they can't see directly ahead. That does make sense. They need some sort of thing. I don't know. I guess I was kind of picturing they can see good enough. But yeah, you're right. There needs to be some kind of windshield representation back there, probably. Or maybe they're just big enough to sit in the passenger seat, and this clamps onto the glove box. I don't know.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, originally I imagined a 3-year-old, and then I thought, no, it had to start a little bit later.
Just a little bit.
That.
This sprung up because my 5-year-old started asking me a couple weeks ago specific questions about how much I was using the pedals and stuff. So you're not doing it at all right now? Nope, we're just creeping forward because gas cars will just sort of move on their own if you don't hold the brake. And he didn't get any of this. And I'm like, yeah, I guess unless you bring a kid to a field in the middle of nowhere and you let them sit on your lap or something, there's not really a great way to communicate this to them in real time, Make a game out of it.
This is way better than an iPad in the car. It mixes it up every once in a while, right? Long car trip, feel the bore.
Start swerving on the highway, yeah.
Yeah.
Start swerving on the highway.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Here we go, kids. Hang on.
Dad, there's a cop up ahead. Oh, amazing, right? I see it in my mirror.
Right, the Tesla would definitely be able to transition into this really easily because there's already footage everywhere.
I feel like this would be the coolest toy ever. Back, I don't know.
You could call it Backseat Driver. Oh man, that just came to me.
That's good.
Fisher Price is my first backseat driver. That's right.
It's an adult joke.
Boy.
I could just picture you, Leo, freaking out Milo. Okay, Dad's going to take a nap now. Milo, you have the controls.
Dad, no.
Keep us on the road. You'd have to, if you had siblings though, They would be. I mean, you could rotate it. I guess like
Get two of them and compete.
Yes. Who's going to be the better driver?
Yeah. Line it up. Oh, you would have gone past that stop sign.
yes.
If they do crash the car, then there's some sort of rumble. There's a you can just hear there's like a cling 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 cling, like cash going elsewhere. It flies out of a piggy bank on the screen.
Bad news. You got to call the insurance company, daughter.
oh no.
You're on hold again.
It's all part of the simulation.
Yeah. Dialing State Farm Insurance.
This is supposed to be fun.
No, it's not. It's life.
You could have chosen a higher premium, low deductible plan. But you're regretting that now, aren't you?
If the kid has to pick insurance plans before they start the game and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Russell, what do you have for us this week?
All right, so the other day I don't drink a lot of liquor now. I've been having the same bottles for like 5 or 6 years, I think.
Me too.
And I don't want to buy a full handle or fifth of booze anymore, but I want to buy higher quality. And so I think my idea is really simple. It's like buying with 5 friends to keep the prices down or like have some fun with it. Really high quality booze. Like it's social, it's different, keeps things interesting, and now it's like the service is bottling it and shipping it to all 5 friends or however many, and now you're trying like this high selection of booze. Free advertising, or like the liquor companies love this because they sell a lot more, probably. They get a lot more. You throw a coupon in there for each one or something, right? And you turn it into a blend of marketing, samples, and selling, right? It's like, yeah. So we're a service that advertises and sells your liquor to groups of individuals.
Like those sample boxes. Every month you get a Japanese candy or whatever, but instead it's a flight. That's right.
And it's a social element where everybody in the friend group splits the bottle.
Yeah.
Rather than split, only just a portion of many different things only come to you.
Part of this could be the service facilitating that conversation in like rating system or something. Yeah.
You could probably get Fireball sometime, and then the podcast could do a Spitball Fireball tasting
We
show.
love Fireball in this podcast.
They're going to be our first corporate sponsor. This week's episode is brought to you by Fireball Whiskey.
Yeah.
The only sponsor we would accept.
Can you please start every episode with that until we get a sponsorship from them?
And no one else.
Thank you, Fireball, for...
We spit the Fireball out. Russell, I like this. There's an app called Untapped where you can rate beers and IPAs or whatever, which is definitely not the same thing, but I liked the social element of rating the same beer that one of my other friends did. I haven't done it for 5 years, so I'm sorry, Untapped, if you're listening. But yeah, I liked the social element of it.
Yeah,
it's good.
I did Untapped too for a little bit, and it was cool when you had the right friends that were like using it a bunch.
Yeah,
and yeah, it was always fun. And yeah, this would be, I think, is an app, or like there's probably cool ways to like reveal your rating or something, right? All right, y'all submit it when everybody tries it, and then notification goes out. Oh, Josh submitted his rating. Boom, everybody gets their rating.
Many years ago, we did this in person at one of our mutual friends' house. Oh, Phil's, who was on the show long ago. And we did a wine tasting where we rated 10 or 12. And I think Welch's grape juice was like number 2 or number 3 of the fanciest wines.
We learned we were very bad at drinking wine.
Oh, no.
There will be those moments, right? Where like, oh, wow, I can't believe Fireball Whiskey. No, something won,
Yeah. Oh, it's so exotic.
My first thought for this, Russell, was like D&D groups, where like you have a group of people or guys or whatever that meet at the same regular enough. You know that there's a meeting coming up, and you buy one bottle of super fancy stuff. You split it 4 ways or 5 ways, whatever. Ship it to everyone if they're all in different locations, and you're all drinking the same thing that day.
Like the cost too would be awesome because like in theory you could it'd be the same price as buying it yourself if you.
Yeah, I'd love to split a fancy bottle of whiskey with all of them during the session or something.
It's like
Yeah.
going in on a cow with your friends. But
right.
instead it's a nice top shelf Jameson Limited or something.
Hey, those pair well together, actually. Let's do a bundle.
Good steak.
Pair with the farmers.
Yeah.
Pair with the farmer out here and do it yourself. Yeah, you can facilitate that yourself. Or hire somebody on Scott's TaskRabbit site.
That's
Intern on
right.
his other site.
The intern,
Hire them.
he's going to have to drive it down to
Hire the
Indiana.
intern to pour out each bottle of
Yeah.
Woodford or,
Ooh.
Macallan.
Just
or
sell the
Lagavulin.
hardware, Russell. It's just like a 1 input, 5 output spigot looking thing where you pour it on top
Yes.
and you sell a bunch
Invent
of
a
bottles.
funnel.
Yeah, invent
Yep.
a funnel. But it comes with all the bottles and you brand it right. People eat that up.
Yeah.
Drink it up.
Drink it up, sorry.
Is there what's the deal with the little airplane travel size bottles of liquor? Are they only the bottom shelf stuff? Why is it that you can't get like really, really good tiny small bottles of whiskey is an invented thing, right? Like,
what's the best liquor I've seen in one of those? I don't know. I haven't even paid attention.
Not want to dilute their brand with that?
We're so close.
That's interesting.
Man, that's true. They do sell those little bottles, so that might just be good too, right?
No.
This would
Not
be the.
usually.
Not trying to, this would be
We're
the.
not poo-pooing your idea. We're saying we're
I want to be
recognizing-
sharing the exact same bottle as you.
I think the whole industry is like right on the precipice of this being a good idea.
So-
Here, that's already implemented.
Well,
but
It's all been leading to this.
yes, exactly.
We would be the ones that would sell the ones that you couldn't get in little bottles.
Honestly,
there we go. There's
yeah.
our niche. Boom.
Can you just get someone's product and resell it again?
That's
like,
what
is that a thing
5
you can
spigot
do?
funnels for.
I think so.
I don't know. It seems like, is this legal? Do you have to get a liquor license to do this?
All you have
They
to do,
got the liquor license.
all you have to do is start by uniting the 5 most expensive brands of whiskey, which I'm sure there will be no disagreements at all, and just sell those 5 to begin with.
That's
and then
all.
you get off the ground, and then you can maybe blossom from there.
One bottle at a time.
Johnny Walker, Lagavulin, Macallan, what else? Glenfiddich,
Jameson.
another one. Jameson, you have to have
Bad
Fireball
Bills.
as like a dessert shot.
When you've already had the other ones, so Fireball serves to taste good.
We
after
throw in
the first
Fireball
5.
for free.
Please sponsor us, Fireball.
Yeah. Now that you say that, I think you're right. Macallan, I guess all these scotches, I remember seeing the little bottles and they're dope. This would be for like Whistle. I don't think Whistle Pig, right? They're a smaller
A 1 ounce
distillery.
whistle pig.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like a 5 split of Whistle Pig, something that's not popular. There's a gin company out in Vermont that I would love everybody to try a bottle of this. Like I would almost buy it for my friends just to if it got sent and delivered. That would actually be.
Sounds like you're maybe going to do it.
I know, like I could. Shit, maybe I just buy bottle. Maybe there is something to the. Why don't I just buy the bottle, split it, and send it?
Sell the hardware.
So
You
Scott,
should
you
sell
just said
the
it.
kit. You're selling a 48 pack of small bottles and a funnel cork system. That's what you're doing. And a label maker.
Oh,
And a bunch of boxes.
there's a label maker
yeah.
at Staples.
The share a drink kit.
You know what's funny?
The remote drinking bar set.
This is why, but like the same reason why Spitball exists. Like there's that thought of me doing that, and then if I were to actually go out and buy the kit, put it in my house, find a location for it, and not have my wife kill me, right, with all the other shit I have. Like,
And
this
not
is
have my wife
this
kill me.
service is to outsource that concept, right? So yeah, you could buy this, or we could do it for you, right? So we sell both. All right, we'll sell you the kit, and if you don't want to deal with the kit, we'll do it all. We'll bottle
It's a
it for
week
you.
rental. Why do you need it again? You just send the kit back when you're done.
No, it's a subscription service, and they keep
guess
sending
you
you
could-
bottles, and then you keep splitting it along with the pre-packaging, so I can ship this one-off bottle to my friend. It's all
DRM'd
like-
bottles that are only compatible with your funnel. It's like Keurigs.
Oh, yeah, exclusive.
I honestly
yeah.
think you
There you
could
go.
do subscription if it's just for the packaging. Where I sent Russell a bottle. Russell also has a funnel. Next week he sends one back to me, and we just keep. I guess you could just keep using the same box.
Oh, the sisterhood of the traveling whiskey.
Exactly.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Could be the Brotherhood, but
The bro-
I see.
I'll be part of a sisterhood. I'm not
Oh, yeah,
judging.
girls can drink whiskey.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Girls love Fireball.
Siblinghood, okay? We'll keep it.
I can see. I like that Scott's idea. Those people could be those non-skilled workers could be assembling everything, and then Leo's kids could be driving. Could be the delivery people for Russell's product.
Corporate synergy.
I honestly, this is obviously my first time on Spitball. I didn't know that this would just happen. That you guys would just sit. Guys.
We've all been waiting to see how they all fit together. Can't wait to see where yours slots right in.
This is, I think it's going to be out of left field, but
that's okay.
We should kick it to Josh.
Yeah, kick it. Let's hear it.
Josh,
okay.
What do you got for us?
Yeah, the mini announcement was made earlier that I'm going to be a dad.
Ooh.
And so that's been on my mind. Yeah, snaps is fun. Also, anxiety. Applause for that.
Applause for that. Moment of
because
silence.
it's more prominent than anything else. But do you guys remember? I don't know. I'm from Nebraska. Did you guys have a class in middle school where you had to take care of a fake baby?
I never did it, but people in my high school did. Yes.
When I say fake, I mean basically an animatronic baby that actually pseudo responds.
It cried.
To your actions.
Mm-hmm.
It would cry, and you would have to pick it up and then kind of soothe it, and the baby would have sensors on it showing that you were taking care of.
Yes, and you could fail being a parent.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, absolutely.
It was an assignment. Yes.
I can't believe it. That class was called Family Consumer Sciences or something, and that was in like 7th or 8th grade. I wasn't even in high school. I don't know. They might have been trying to shock us into not having kids. Anyways, the idea...
Was it a contraceptive? Okay.
Yeah.
It's a
It really was. Because
Yeah.
the thing would cry at all hours of the day and night and stuff. And
Yeah.
You'd have to like get up and put it. Ours had like a key that you had to like put in the back that would like...
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I think it was like shifts. So you would only take it home for like 2 days in the whole semester, and then somebody else would another time. So it wasn't the full blown like 3-month rehearsal of this. But my idea is akin to that, but it's a more social media-ized version of this, which is an app. I'm sure you have brought up many an app in your time here, but it's an app that basically functions as an Amber Alert to people that are in a position like me, which is before I'm about to have a kid. So I feel unprepared, right? This app would serve to prepare me to the lifestyle that is beholden to a baby, to be beholden to a baby that will cry, poop, yell, run away, whatever. And so, yeah. And the app would be controlled by maybe your friends. So maybe you three. So this is where it gets interesting.
Got it.
I have the app. You also have the app, but I am like the parent in the app.
Yeah.
And you guys and whoever else are my friends, you guys can just log onto the app and say, send Josh an Amber Alert. His baby just had a blowout.
Yeah.
The diaper, it's gushing at the seams, and I have like 3 minutes to respond to the app
To get to wipes.
or I get a failing grade.
This is going to help your anxiety. That's the proposal.
The idea was that it would be like, that it would prepare.
It's a practice run. Very fun.
But yeah, so of course you mentioned the anxiety, which is absolutely valid, and the reason why I'm not pushing for this beyond this episode. But I think there would have to be some sort of limit on the app. Like, okay, Josh just got bombarded 2 hours ago. So it's like Leo just gave Josh an Amber Alert 2 hours ago. So now there's like, you can't do it again for another 2 hours or something.
Just
so
like real babies. Yeah.
It can't. This is my wishful
You
thinking.
cried 2 hours ago, baby. You don't get to cry.
No more crying.
Okay, maybe not.
Huh.
Honestly, yeah, maybe if I fail the tests enough times, then it just gets worse and worse, and the time spread out. Yeah.
What if you paired it with a friend
kid.
that actually has a baby, and it was
thinking that.
sending all these alerts when their baby actually does?
Oh wow, interesting.
Wow.
Or just you, the dad, is
So-
live tweeting what your kid is doing at all points if anything specific
there
happens.
There are
that
many
it would affect
apps for
another.
this.
Really?
So there are keep track of when baby does all of its things that babies do, when you've nursed and what side, all that stuff there's 100 apps, but I've never seen one with a feature that then pushes that notification as an alert to another person who's not in the family. That's fun. You're like almost there with some of these tracking apps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Individualized social media.
Yeah. Cause we have like the pregnancy tracker apps and there's many of those, but the social component to a lived experience with a baby life.
We used apps to track baby's weight because he was having trouble gaining weight when he was very, very little. And it was very helpful to have that graphed out, measured and stuff.
Yeah.
Having things like that is pretty common.
Yep. Tracking every feed, diaper, wet. But like, it's funny when you said that, Leo, I was like, oh, I would never wish that on anybody I know.
I know. The reason, the whole idea of you begging for this is nightmare fuel.
It's sadistic.
I would pay a lot of money to not have your app.
This is the dopamine torpedo.
Yeah, right.
This sounds like an app that would be offered in some country that is like utopian. Like it's required in Finland. That's why they're doing so well.
Yeah, right.
You hear about all the Scandinavian countries always doing so well. This app has existed for years.
This app would be so fun. Like if a bunch of dudes like
it'd be fun for you guys and horrible for me.
Well, you turn this into like a fund, right? So like, you know how girls have baby showers and all this stuff? Like dudes would have this app where every time they sent you this, they gave you $1, right? Or something towards
they have to
fund.
do the in-app purchase in order to get 5 poo bucks that they then use to ring your phone 5 times. Yeah.
This is a fundraiser. That's fantastic.
Yep. And now everybody's motivated to do it. Josh is getting some real training. We have the fun of the pain that we're giving to Josh.
We skim 30% off the top.
Josh has to do a good job, though. Otherwise, it won't count. He has to find those wipes within 3 minutes. Otherwise, he doesn't score. He won't get the money at the end.
Take a picture of them, and they upload to the app.
Love it.
Yeah, that's what.
Completion.
All these, like, you have a bunch of mini games, right? You could literally like scratch a screen or something, like to find the wipes, right? It could be on your phone, and the point is,
no way. This has to be a training thing.
You
have to take a picture of the wipes. To learn how to install a car seat. Go.
It could be picture mode. It could be like, it's
like WarioWare, where it's just throwing random mini games at you, but they're all relevant. You got to learn exactly what temperature to warm a bottle to. Go.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Too hot.
There's so much nuance to every little thing. Yes.
Too hot.
Oh, shoot.
That's really good.
It's been sitting out for too long. Too cold.
Learn how to sanitize this set. Go.
Dude. And then all of a sudden, if you take too long, you just hear thud in the app and you're like, you're screwed. Like, not like the baby fell or like something.
Then what were you talking about?
What did you mean?
Something knocked over.
Oh, of course.
What?
Yeah, for sure. The sound of failing to be a parent. Thud.
Oh, God.
Shake. The Harlem Shake starts to play.
All of a sudden, I'm making money because Josh is never taking pictures of his diapers in time, right? Or something.
Oh, how crazy. No. There's no way. The idea that if I fail, I have to send... You receive money? I lose money if I fail? Oh, boy. Yeah, that's absolutely wild. But the money aspect to that, introducing the money aspect to that sounds actually, I think I would of course be more willing to endure the brutality of that app if I knew I was getting a buck.
You got a little bit of, when everyone donates to medical fund for somebody.
GoFundMe.
Oh. Yeah, a little bit of a GoFundMe going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, the 2 a.m. message, Amber Alert. Oh,
right. Yeah. 3 a.m.
Yep. That's a $5. That's a $5 donation, though.
Yes, right. Each depending on the horribleness of the Amber Alert, more money.
Idea.
It's a tiered system. Yeah.
It does build in your monetization strategy because the app forwards on $4.50 of every $5 to you or whatever.
Guys,
it's got to be like baby monitor crying sounds, right? You can't just have it be an alarm. This has to be like,
oh.
There's a a certain dread when you hear a squawk in the middle of the night, but then it goes quiet for a minute on the baby monitor that can't be replicated with an alarm sound. Like, is this going to, I'm awake now with, okay, I think they went back to sleep. And then 3 minutes later, it actually starts crying.
Oh, wow. I think you're onto something there. I think
it's got to be baby sounds.
It could be even more money to record your own imitation of a baby sound, which I can imagine Russell doing.
Amazing.
Wow.
It's a really low grunt.
Dad.
Dad, I need my whistle pig.
My 1 ounce bottle.
I have a coworker whose text message tone on her phone is this da-da-da-da-dun sound that just so happens to be the same goddamn MP3 that our baby monitor makes when its battery is about to die.
Oh,
and
man.
every time it is a heart attack. Oh. It is. If I'm out in public, in a store and some baby is crying, I get palpitations about it. It is
it's a PTSD.
You don't get to replicate that with a little bing, bing, bing sound.
Yeah. Yeah. That really cuts to the core. But maybe that's why this is necessary. Maybe it hardens you a little bit. You know?
Could be.
Calloused.
I wasn't calloused. I needed this going in. You're so right.
There's no research on this yet, so my speculation proved my speculation wrong. You know,
that's right.
It's a little rattlesnake poison, right? It's like that. Take a little bit at a time.
It's a
build up that tolerance.
Yeah,
people do that, right? I'm not the only one, right?
Iocane powder.
You guys don't take a little bit of rattlesnake venom every day?
Single peanut M&M.
Is that's the reason that you bought a rattlesnake? Okay.
I thought it was for the kids.
You wanted it organic?
Well, I got to be ready for my rattlesnake bite, right?
Well, dear listener, if you are listening to us while rocking an infant at 2 a.m., we are there. We understand. Thank you very, very much for listening and spending the night with us. And we hope you enjoyed yourself. And thank you very much for joining us, Josh. This was wonderful.
Yeah, my pleasure. I appreciated it. Good laughs, everybody.
Very good. Our website is spitball.show. There you can find links to our YouTube channel, other social media. Hey, if you have an idea, record a pitch to us in a voice memo and send it on over to podcast@spitball.show. And maybe we'll discuss it on the show. That's also how you can follow us on the Fediverse, such as Mastodon. We are podcast@spitball.show or on Blue Sky at spitball.show. Our subreddit is r/spitballshow. Our intro-outro music is Swingers by Bonkers Beat Club. Please, if you wouldn't mind, you know that one friend who just had their, 9th kid, and you're like, I don't understand how they can survive anything like that. That is war. That is hell. Send them a link to our show. We think that they really enjoy this episode. And if you wouldn't mind, on that app that you're listening on right now, leave us a review. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, whatever it is that you're listening on. That is the best way for people to find out about the show. New episodes coming out in 2 weeks. We will see you then.